Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4, our Ethiopia run. Now, to begin with, I'm going to probably from now on just call it the Ethiopia run, because as we've discussed in a couple of previous episodes, the strength of the Ottomans right now, and the fact it's almost 1700, there might not be a chance that we can actually complete the Blessed Nation or Prester John. Since Prester John we're down 2 cities and Blessed Nation we're also down 1 city. Actually, I think we're down 2 cities total. Yeah, we're down 2 because we need Antioch and Alexandria. So it's probably just going to be Ethiopia. If the Ottomans ever end up in a massive war, the point where they actually get some sort of coalition going, then of course we're going to try and crack into them. But as it stands right now, if you can see here on our Ledger-matic, they're a force limit of 422. And with 236 armies, meaning they still can build another, basically almost then again, and be a just, yeah. So we'll have to pick our. We've always been in a sort of a position of picking our battles, and well, you know what? Let's just see what we can. We've always said, let's see what we can do. If we just have a little bit of fun and make this just a let's get Ethiopia as big as possible, then that's what we do. But for right now, I believe, yes, what we're going to do right now is we're going to continue doing our issues here in Central Africa and go from there. We just finished our 2-war episode where we finished off Mombasa, and we also took Boroyo, I believe. No, this is Bunroyo. I can't even remember what country used to exist here. But we took that out, and we might be taking Bunroyo here in a little bit. We just need to go through a little digesting. Liège just became the emperor. A little digesting before we take on another 4 major cores, because we still have 5 we're actually eating. So, we're going to do that. And then probably we'll kick in against, say, Kikonda and Kasante. Maybe. That could be our way to get also some other European allies. Because, for instance, Mutapa, we can't go on anymore because they are now a protectorate of Portugal. And that would be a real, probably, I mean, granted, Mutapa did slap around Portugal pretty well. But if we want them to be able to go against the Ottomans in the future, we don't want to really tick off any of the European guys. Let's see. Meanwhile, it looks like they're busy chewing into Georgia and AQ, so Armenia is probably, unfortunately, toast. Just grabbing whatever we've got here. Religious unity is up to 86. Oh, and we've got Kilwan separatists. Okay. So that's why we didn't want to go right straight into Bunroyo, other than, you know, of course we need to actually get the clay, is because we might have rebels to deal with. Man, I keep pushing all the wrong buttons. We've got Kilwan separatists at 24k, so we can throw them both down here. Now, don't get us wrong, we are at 117 force limit, but that is half, literally, of what they can throw at us right now. The Ottomans, that is. Let's check here. We could actually take on Timurids, but I think they're 3 techs ahead of us right now. Yeah, unfortunately, just the way things have been going, trying to focus heavily on grabbing as much clay as possible puts us really down on a lot of tech. Well, largely because we're so far out of actually getting any of this stuff bought, and we've grown a little too quick for institutions. And that's one thing to keep in mind is unless you're in an area, dead in the heart of Europe, where those institutions come at you first, fast, and foremost, it's going to be a little bit tough if you're running against other countries that do. You can basically think that the Timurids and the Ottomans have already basically westernized, and we're kind of in that middle gray zone, which makes it a bit of an issue for trying to get that going. I believe it's Lindy and Ivo. So that's just basically talking about a couple things. It was Buganda, I believe, was the country we unceremoniously ate. Well, be ceremoniously, I don't know. Okay. And this whole thing is basically just shown that even with the institutions and making things a little bit more likely to go without the westernization, it's still tough to pull a non-European country. It's still incredibly tough. And there's a reason Prester John is still listed as a hard to very hard achievement to pull off. Mostly because you have to end up beating the Ottomans from the wrong side of the world. If you're a European country, you often can deal with it. Now, granted, it's not impossible. I mean, Darkfire Slide has shown in his Byzantium that if you hit the Ottomans quick and hard right at the beginning, oh sure, you can crack them in half. But with Ethiopia kind of behind the double 8-ball, that you're against a strong Mamluks, and then you'll have to end up going against a strong Ottomans. Because if you remove the Mamluks early, then it's always that balance game when it comes to this. Oops. Let's see. Well, the Bugandans are only going to pop out 16k. Wow, what do we have so much? We have particulars going off now. Buzinza? Oh. Buzinza. I don't know why you're suddenly Ethiopian, but sure, why not? This is going to probably be a... Well, I didn't think we were going to go right after Bunyoro immediately. There's touring to do. There we go. That's what I thought was going to happen. Now it's just mostly trying to put that fire out before the other ones spark. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. And these are, of course, going a bit quick because I've got it on speed 4. Now we go to Buganda. Now, that was the biggest issue. The Mombasan separatists, they're a big problem. These weird Ethiopian particularists. Now, because I find it weird that they're going off here, because usually particularists happen in your main area. And really, it's just separatists from that particular culture that you've taken over. You have to deal with until... Oops, I guess I didn't... I need to split that in half. No, you're going to stay there. Usually it's the country that you're trying to take over is the one you're getting the separatists for. But particularists are... Yeah, whatever. Alright, Bugandans, fire off. Fire away, fire away. Okay, Buzinza probably happened because we were converting them then, now that I think about it. Oh, I guess not. Let's see. Well, we know the old trick for pulling something out. Sure, we'll make Heyjaws into a... Not that I'm actually ever going to do it for a while. If I remember, they're still buddy-buddy with the Timurids. Yeah. How's that war going? Oh, look at all the green. Well, they left Armenia alone. Okay, so the goal was more to eat Ak than it was to take out Georgia. Georgia's sort of gotten a secondary issue. And now they're in a fight. Now, this is interesting, because they're in a fight with Russia, and that's probably why Georgia got hosed, probably. Are they still wanting our stuff? Of course they are. Oh, now they want it even more. Now they want the rest of Iraq. Super duper. I have a feeling that this series is going to end the moment that the Ottomans say hi. Remember, that's kind of how the last one ended. And that's fine. You know, as much as I always want to have successful, cool runs, I also want interesting runs. There we go. I want runs that are fun. And sometimes that means watching the one go very badly. And sometimes it also means that we're going to end up doing something different. I mean, and who here hasn't tried to do a particular run where they just feel like they keep beating their head into a wall? Exactly. I don't think a tax modifier. Excuse me. I know that. I know that. And this is funny just because it's considered to be a quote-unquote medium level, but the Iron Price, I believe, is the actual name of the achievement. It's the one where you need to take, as Denmark, you need to take these 4 chunks from England and then core them. I'm sorry, these 4 chunks. Aberdeen, I'm sorry, Northumberland, Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, and Norfolk. Where you had to take those and you had to convert those into Danish. And I think on a side game on my 6th attempt, only because just each time something going a little haywire. This time, I will say I'm actually doing really great. But that's what I mean. It's just, you know, that kind of trying to find new ways to fail almost sometimes. And that's the way it is with this game. That's why we play it. Because it's fun. Now, I know that I've posted a lot of just EU4 lately. And I am more than likely going to get back. Oh, nice. Cotton went up, so that should help us. Maybe a little bit. We're going to go back to the Civ 6 game. And I'm probably going to be doing a 3rd game for fun. I know that I had Reigns, and I don't know how popular that is ultimately. Oh, come on! I just got him! Fine, I'll just lose test prestige. My treasure and my queen. Go figure. Okay. No censorship. We don't want censorship. We don't want... No. Let's see. Kilwa. Great. Mazinza, Lindy, and... Oh, whatever. Because, you know, might as well make it even that much harder. Man, more border friction. Man. Well, you know what? I'm going to lose the Fazguli because I'm going to leave Volodia as a buffer with the Ottomans. So... We're gonna be mostly Central Africa stuff now. Cause it is fun. They don't fight so hard. They don't make our heads explode. Now, what I might do in the future is... yeah, liberate Alexandria. Sure. I'll take that. Since this isn't probably going to go the way I think it's going to end up, in the future, we'll probably try another Ethiopia run. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just try one off camera. I'm also thinking of actually doing a couple of... I think we'll be okay for right now. Anyway, what I was going to say is a couple of ones I might have done already. Well, I'm sorry, Elodia, but you're gonna die, so... If you really wanna... Oh, yeah, domineering. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. That's hilarious. Yeah, Elodia is domineering towards Ethiopia. They've only got, let's see, 128 development to our bajillion. We've got as many as France. They have 1/7 our development, and they think they're going to be domineering towards us. Here, let's just go. Hey, Elodia, with your 28. And that's about the only thing you're like actually potentially are equal on is your army. Domineering. That's hilarious. That's just mostly because I wouldn't. Yeah, they did it. Well, that's their loss. I mean, they are one tech up on us, but that's about it. Oh, right, Bazinza's gonna do dumb things. Wow, everybody's just doing dumb. Now Great Britain putting on that's understandable. Everybody wants our gold. I think that's the one Spain did too, right? Yeah. No, Brittany. That's right, Brittany. Sure, bring it, Brittany. Bring it, Britney Spears. Did I lose a general? I think I lost a general. Why do my generals keep dying? Why does everybody keep dying on me? Oh, right. Oh, now they're down to 1.8. Guess they aren't so particular after all. Okay, I'm sorry for the bad puns. Oh, wow, I totally forgot that we were doing that. Okay, well, I don't really care, because it'll just eat them completely. I kind of want to let this finish up a little bit before we go anywhere. These two. Because the Mombasa Separatists, that's going to happen. But I want one of these to decay or one of these to fire before... Because I think... Yeah, Hijaz. Oh, never mind. 12 and 12. Okay, well, we can deal with them while we're eating them. So, let's go deal with that. And, yeah. Getting a little power hungry, yeah, I know, but, in the same way, it's, easy, so... We'll keep these guys out here, just for rebel suppression. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just seeing what the, Lake Victoria, if that's a actual trade node or just a dead end. Ah, come on. That'll actually help some of that. That's the main reason why we have no admin tech. We keep losing, We keep losing stability every 5 seconds. Is any of this ever going to fire? Wow. I'm being great commentary man here today. Well, you know. Okay. That should actually... Okay, so that helps Kagarway down to 0.5. So that means it's going to be 5.5 when I finally finish them off here. Diplo Tech 16. Just finish these. I mean, we could probably take it, but we probably won't. Okay. Let me just finish this off. Okay. Welcome to the Empire. Wow, all of 52. Oh well. Okay. So we took those guys down. See what this adds to our wonderful empire here. Actually, not too bad. So that's another 30, 40, 49 development. And our truce with Rwanda actually expires this year, so we'll let that get digested, and then probably go into Rwanda. Take them out, and then that's that'll give us quite a bit of chunk of interest here. Now, did we get any actual decent trade goods out of that? So we got fish, salt, grain, and wool. So, nada, nada, and nil. Oh well. If only Portugal didn't take all of the gold. Boo. Okay, so that's where we're going to end up here. So we got this finished. We'll have another digestive... Actually, we might end up having another war with Rwanda next episode. I think these guys actually had decent on printing press, too. Yeah. That is the wrong... That's supposed to be the... That doesn't really help with the institutions, does it? Okay, let's look at that again. Okay, so... They're actually kind of decent with printing press. But they didn't get the Renaissance, which proves that you can do these out of order, it looks like. Which is fine. We're going to do that. We're going to end that here for now. And with that, have a nice day, and class dismissed.